Hello friends. So I'm going to give you a little disclaimer here. This video is pretty much exclusively me doing snatch singles at 90 kilograms. If you're not ready to watch 10 minutes of me hitting the same weight on the same lift over and over again, don't watch. I will totally accept that. There's going to be tons of technique analysis and other fun stuff that I usually do in my vlogs. But this video is it's about 60 snatch singles at 90 kilos because that's all I did. Oh, there's 100 on here. So I should probably explain why I'm doing this. In my last vlog I mentioned that I've become very, very frustrated with a lot of lackluster technical elements in my lifting. So this past week what I decided to do was 15 singles at a given weight on snatch, clean, and jerk from blocks or rack. So I originally thought I was going to be able to do singles every day at 100 on snatch, but it was a little bit too heavy. That's 87.5%. It was a bit too much to be perfectly consistent with. As you can see, I just missed a lift there, and none of these looked really crisp. So later on this day, this is the Monday, I went back down to 90 and decided that's where I was going to stay for the week. So the things that I'm really trying to correct about my snatching are actually finishing the extension through my knee, moving my feet out on the reception and catching with a decently wide stance, a crisp pull under, actually finding a start position that's comfortable for me that I'm going to stick with long term because I change it almost every day. And I had this problem where I push the bar forward off the floor, which then makes it difficult to keep close as I initiate and finish the second pull and start moving under the bar. I sometimes put a bit of a loop on it, which isn't good lifting. So yeah, I just want to clean a lot of that up. My snatch this week actually it was fairly successful. Hit some good lifts. Got one there that was alright. I also really want to get better at, as you'll see in this next video. So this is the Tuesday, at releasing my hook grip and catching with a closed fist on the bar. Because I've mentioned before, with my very long arms, I only get to support the weight just across like the meaty part of where your thumb meets your palm when I catch with the hook grip. As you can see there, the bar drifted away from me off the ground. You'll probably see it multiple times. And I also want to catch all the way down in the squat. So instead of pulling too much and kind of catching in power and riding it down, I want to get better at pulling to a consistent height every time, making the lift rhythmic, poetic even, and learning how to catch in a rock bottom overhead squat. We had Freebird on. I remember when Freebird came on, I decided I was going to play like a Freebird drinking game with snatches though, not beers. I wanted to make 5 snatches during Freebird, and I did it. I think I hit like 15 or 20 on this Tuesday here. And then I went into just lift after. That one got a bit away from me. Been looking down. I don't know why I looked down. There's no need for it. Like you can probably see here. I catch. I corrected on that one. I tore my hand early on in this session, so I had to move the straps, which I stuck with for the rest of the week. I mean, some of these were good, some of these weren't good. A lot of them I'm not finishing the knee extension on, because the problem is with 90 kilos, if I try even a little bit too hard, I send that bar flying because of how light it is, not in reference to my snatching ability, but in reference to the strength of my legs. So here we have Wednesday. I didn't get any clean or jerk footage from Tuesday night. The cleans have been very frustrating, I'll admit that. Yeah, very, very much so. That one was okay there. Not moving my feet out as much as I'd like to, but I'm starting to catch nice and deep. You can hear I was fairly pleased with that one. Yeah, not bad there. Moved my feet out a bit. what you really want to see is the elbows moving up over top of the bar through extension, kind of like you saw there, instead of the chest leaning very far back and the elbows pulling back horizontally, because that's what puts a loop on the bar and usually results in me jumping back and leaving the bar out in front. This is the third day in a row doing a gazillion snatches at 90 kilos. So as you can see there, I didn't keep it very close, sent it away from me, and then I just happened to have the shoulder strength to stop its horizontal trajectory. That one there again, kept it a bit closer, but wasn't totally thrilled. I need a haircut. Really need a haircut. This is a good snatch here. Just let you watch it. It's a nice crisp turnover, feet moved out, caught deep. I actually extended through my knee. That was good. You know, I don't customarily get bored doing voiceover of my own lifting because I guess I love myself. But I'm getting a little bored doing this voiceover right now, guys. I'm sorry. If you've made it this far in the video, I commend you. So this is the only jerk footage you're going to see. Problem with my jerks is I usually just push press the weight up and then receive it in a split stance. I don't reverse direction and go under the weight. So what you're seeing here is called a tall jerk or a drop jerk. The terminology isn't nearly as important as the execution. You go into full extension on your toes, you slowly start to press the bar up to about brow height, and then you drop under it and quickly go into your snap or jerk stance. So it had a pretty immediate carryover. Not that one, like that one I actually split more narrow than I dip and drive, which is terrible lifting. But it was okay. Doing all the jerks at 115 and all the cleans at 115 on the week. That was alright, didn't step out far enough or get the knee down enough. Baby steps, people. Baby steps. You know? I'm not going to get good overnight, or in a week, or even in 3 weeks, but baby steps over the course of years, and I'll probably eventually be a pretty good weightlifter. Assuming I don't just give up, which I don't think I'm going to do. That one was alright, but then as I hit the ground, my foot slipped and my toe turned out. You know, you want to catch with both toes pointing in, ideally, with both hips locked into internal rotation. To be balanced. See, I'm not being active enough overhead there either. This here is probably like the best jerk I've ever done, realistically. I mean, I put it all together on this one in terms of footwork and, you know, going under the bar and the rhythm of it. I extend and then reach myself under the bar. So I step out widthwise and lengthwise there, internal rotation at both hips. I was pretty happy about that. You know, a little more active overhead as per usual. There's still lots I'd improve about that, but that's as good as I've ever done, and I can live with that. That snatch was actually pretty good. This is the Friday here. The jerks were the Wednesday work, but I took Thursday off. As you can see there, I pushed the bar away from me off the floor, which is no good. Hey. There you go. Cut the extension short. Not good at all. Makes it easy to get under the weight if you don't pull on it at all. Yeah. Something like that. That one got pushed out in front of me, and then I hit it away with my hips, and you could see it kind of looped around. That one I kept pretty decently close, actually. I didn't hate that. big loop on that bar. No good. So after all the snatches and clean and jerks on that Friday, I did some pause squats because my knees and hips, they just felt awful. It surprised me a bit the toll that all the singles at 77.5% has taken on my body. So that's 180 kilos there. And then the next video is 190, 419 pounds, big little 4-pound PR. My body was so beat up by this point in the week that I decided to I'm just taking 4 or 5 days off altogether. So hopefully I feel good again and, you know, make some decent lifts in the future. One day. Thanks for watching.